Buenas tardes, amigos. Y gracias por venir a un gran capítulo con un grano de sal con mis amigos.
Eric.
Allan.
Eddie.
Howdy, it's Andrea.
Gran.
Gigante, genial.
Oh,
like,
jeez.
generic ass Spanish words. How's everybody doing? We're back at it again. It's great to be back. I mean,
How long
in
have
the
you
room,
been
right?
gone?
It's been about like 3 weeks now that I've been missing. I've been like, like on the back of milk cartons and shit.
Well, in case you can't, you haven't, or you've forgotten since it's been so long. Remember, we're just a bunch of idiots, so take everything we say with a grain of salt. We're not experts in any things we talk about today.
You
Also,
probably shouldn't have touched that.
I don't have the keyboard with me, so I can't like put it on the screen right now, but I'll put it in post. Be sure to follow us on Spotify and support the show, because we're always gonna try to get better, and the only way to go is up.
No,
Because we can't really go lower than this.
and also that way they could watch us at work. Because by the way, a lot of places they put firewalls on their stuff. I mean, I'm not talking personal experience, but if you could actually use Spotify in a lot of workplaces and stuff. So if you're at work and you're trying to watch something to kill some time, check us out. Spotify. It's never blocked.
The more you
It's never blocked. It's never blocked.
It's not blocked.
All right, Eric and I went to HEB today, and I've never had this before. Is it even an energy drink? 160 milligrams of organic caffeine. Yes, it is.
It's like 2 Cokes.
Yeah, the cause, 50% of profits support addiction recovery. Huh.
What's it called?
Clean.
Yeah, well, for the Spotify listeners, bro.
I think I said it already.
Oh, I did not hear
No,
you.
I just saw it says clean on the side.
Yeah.
Clean.
I really like that. It has like really big font. Like I could see. I have astigmatism and very bad eyesight. I can literally read it from right here, like what it says on the side. Like this right here. Like I like this. Like if you have like tiny ass
When
lettering on your
by
cans.
this, he's talking about the thing I read, the 50% profits.
Yeah.
Just the wording on it's huge.
You scared me. You did the... And I thought this was leaking. I was like, oh shit.
It's gonna blow.
Like hint Coca-Cola. Like
Alright, let's
that's
see.
just squint. I'm not reading.
See how this is.
I'm rocking the 3D.
Huh.
Yeah, it's called, what is it called? Grape. Just grape.
Those look good. Those are the ones
They're
like
really
it's solid
tasty, yeah.
gold, and then there's a red, white, and blue one. And shit.
I don't like how that smells. I don't like how his energy drink smells.
That's the smell of recovery. Let me
Smell of 50% profits going to a non-profit organization.
Well, it's raspberry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not,
like it's
I'm
a
not
berry.
the biggest fan of raspberry.
Signals.
Oh shit, my keys are
Yeah.
there. Can
Yeah, I don't like it.
You
It
just
smells like a
doxed
new
your
car.
keys. It does.
It smells like a new car.
Raspberry by itself tastes way better than like raspberry like artificial.
Is it like banana?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like raspberry's over exaggerated, but when you eat a raspberry like in person, like it's chill.
In person.
Like I eat that.
Like one last time I ate a raspberry was online.
In the metaverse, it was pretty good. Kind of tart.
Raspberries look nice. I really like every time I'm at work and I see a raspberry, I'm like, I really want to eat a raspberry.
not that I'm
I'm sorry, what?
I thought like you like to put them on your fingertips and eat them like I do. Like that's what I mean. That's the raspberry, right? They're like the ones that like you can put them on your fingertips and like hollow in the middle.
Oh my god.
I wish you could pull up a picture of a raspberry so I don't look like
we're
a
not.
pervert or
We're
a
not.
sexual deviant. But yeah,
He's like, yeah, I like to finger my fruit before I eat
I
it.
like to pretend they're my fingertips.
I understand.
Fuck me,
I
yeah.
know what he's saying. Yeah.
just look
but
those are
they
those
look
bananas.
really nice.
That was
And
great, yeah.
I've never had one though. I don't think I've had like a legit like real raspberry.
We have some at the store. And then like the last time I went to Subway, they were selling raspberry cookies.
Huh.
Yeah, they got like chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, and raspberries in them.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I've like some of my favorite. We've made some before.
Interesting.
I think we made some for Christmas. Like, actually, I think my sisters make it every year, so I'll be sure to join them so I can make some for the show because they're fucking delicious.
Speaking of trying new things, I had a crumble cookie. Pretty good.
What's a caramel
Wait,
cookie?
no, crumble. What's a
Did
crumble
I not
cookie?
say crumble?
You said-
Yeah, they
Crumble.
yeah, it's a
cookies.
shop that they opened up near the store that I work at,
Oh, cool,
and I see a lot of my coworkers like have their boxes. I'm like, okay, I'll check it out, right? Because it's nearby, and it's literally they only sell 4 cookies, just 4 cookies. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I was like, okay,
Like
I'll
the
get a 4
canes
pack.
of baking.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You're
what I was
real-
thinking. I
real
was like,
smug asshole.
but they dead ass. They just make it right there when you order it. So it takes like 20 minutes
To get a cookie?
to get get a 4-pack.
Well, at least they're hot.
Yeah.
That must be really nice. You'll get like a nice little cup of milk.
Exactly. I thought they were tiny. These things are like wall bangers huge. They're like boom.
Your
Cookie.
hands are like behind everything.
Yeah.
So not even the viewers
Well,
can
I
see
mean
it.
Spotify. They're
You know the way to make
it's like that.
It's like the
Size
lid
of
of a Whataburger large.
That's a medium.
That's a meat. Oh yeah, I forgot we're fat.
We're Texas. We're just Texas. This is just
But yeah,
Texas.
it's roughly this size, and they're like they're thick boys, you know.
How
Yeah.
much?
It was $12 for a 4-pack.
12 for 4?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
I'll stop by. I'm
It's not
curious
bad at
now.
all. Oh, I got the red velvet, which was actually really fucking
That
good.
sounds
That
Fucking good.
sounds so good.
And I got chocolate chip for my daughter because she loves chocolate chip cookies.
Say apple caramel or some
And
shit.
the other 2 were gonna be hot chocolate. But then they like literally walked out and they're like, "Yeah, you ordered the hot chocolate? We don't got any right now." I was like, "Fuck it, I'll get chocolate chip
chocolate.
cookies then."
Yeah.
The cold chocolate.
You got the hot chocolate? No, you didn't.
So they only have 4 different types of cookies, but they ran out of one.
Well, it was like their
Place is
closing time.
embarrassed.
I doubted they wanted to make another batch just for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get you.
I'm the asshole in this situation.
Yeah,
So
this
I was
guy
like,
came
okay,
like we had
fine,
already
so
locked the
close.
doors, and this guy's just coming in like, yeah, it was a smoothie.
I ordered online. I was like, I ordered online.
Nah, he ordered like, you ordered like 8:20, and I made your smoothies, and then he didn't show up till like 9. The doors were locked.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like to
Show
show
up
up there
at
by
9 o'clock,
surprise. I just like to pop up there when I'm in the area.
Yeah, what do you call it? I was gonna talk to you about like going to the gym or something, and then I remembered I was like, oh no, they're closing. And then my girl was like, I want a smoothie. I was like, fuck, I think they're still open.
The smoothies are great.
Has she ever been there?
No, never.
She just decided, you know what? I want, oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's the
cravings, yeah.
cravings that kicked in.
It's like, I want a smoothie. I was like, fuck.
Well, you better get her that fucking smoothie.
Exactly.
She
so-
wanted a pure recharge.
Yeah, mango.
Yeah, that
Pure
one's
recharge.
got a lot of caffeine.
That explains a lot, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, can you explain?
What do you call it? Besides the obvious, she couldn't sleep.
Couch, here I come.
Yeah, that's an energy smoothie.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, it's got electrolytes. Yeah, it's fine.
I like a...
She's gonna have to go on a detox.
Did she read what it was, or did she just read the fruits and not read the energy derived from
We
caffeine?
saw the
part?
menu together when, and she's like, yeah, electrolytes, vitamins. Yeah, okay, let's go for it.
It says energy derived from caffeine. One of the biggest complaints we have, like within the store, is that people don't read the fucking menu. Like somebody asked, he pretty much said like, I'll have this smoothie, with like bananas and almonds, and then add mangoes, and I'm like, okay, add bananas, almonds, and then mangoes. And he comes up to the window, because he's in the drive-thru, and he's like, oh, I didn't ask for the extra bananas and the thing. I'm like, then why'd you say it? Like, you don't go to McDonald's, ask for a burger and be like, and with patties and a bun, 2 buns. Like, why the fuck would you read to me what's in it, and then tell me you want something extra or something else? If you're gonna tell me you want a smoothie that already has bananas in it, and then say and bananas, I don't think you want more bananas.
Yeah.
Fucking imbeciles.
I would think
That
the
place
same.
looks like it's its own corner and it attracts all kinds of stupid.
It's
Like that corner looks like it attracts all sorts of bullshit. Like,
dude, we
you're
had
right
a
there.
fucking woman ask if our smoothies made her piss darker. I'm like, first off, it's like, I'm a shift lead, so I get paid a little bit more.
Did you tell her?
But, like,
"Here,
most
feed
of-
this cup." I'll
Most
tell
people
you.
get a fucking like, it's like, dude, you're asking a bunch of kids that are like 18-year-old kids getting paid minimum wage about your urine. fuck is wrong with you?
You're trying to say.
Not only
maybe at the wrong
that, too,
place.
we have meal replacement smoothies, not water replacement smoothies. You don't replace water. Drink your fucking water. You morons.
Did you just save that bottle for that bit?
I thought I threw it away earlier and I saw it here. And then
You don't need to drink water. That's what Big Water wants you to think, okay?
or you could just get free water.
Yeah, you could just... Dude, I don't drink water at all. I'm okay.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You are not
No,
okay.
you're not.
Not okay, Alan.
Not okay.
That bathroom's out of order for the next 4 weeks. You are not
We're
okay.
calling you out.
They're not medical professionals. It's okay, I'll take it with the greatest salt. Yeah, what do you-
But we are human.
we eat and drink.
We have an idea of what we're supposed to work like.
I guess my diet of weed and alcohol and all that great for my urinary tract.
No,
but-
you should get more. We should drink more smoothies.
I'm gonna stop at your smoothie place and ask for like the huevos divorciados next time.
We literally had somebody come in and ask for that.
I swear they're making fun of the Ant-Man bit. They have to be. You know what? But
It was like
slightly funny.
it was a really old dude, like really old Mexican dude. Like he was speaking all Spanish. He's like, me dan unos huevos divorciados. And I'm just like, this is. It used to be a taco shop.
That's why I was like, did he still think it was that?
I don't know. There's a giant red "fuck me" letters on the fucking front of the store saying
You could have
the
like
name of the store. That's all that says.
Smoothie has to be universal, right? I mean, I think no matter where you come from, you know what a fucking smoothie is, right? Or you'd hope.
You could have like, you know, a tumor in the back of his head and his body just on replay.
Yeah.
Maybe I did feel bad for the
51st
guy.
dates or something.
And I was like, we don't have that. And
The
he's like-
blender's not giving it away.
and then he looks around. He's like, oh, where am I? I was like,
Oh
Autopilot.
shit.
And we've had like 2 instances while I was there that somebody goes to the menu on the drive-thru and he's like, yeah, I'll have number 1, please. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, and 2 patties and like no onions. I'm like, and then I broke character. Like I just gave up on
Your
my customer service voice.
is
I just
gone.
gave up on it. I just went, bro, do you know who you are? And he's like, where? Like, I guess not. I'm like, you're at this place. We sell smoothies here. And he's like, oh shit, I'm not at the right place. And he drives off.
That sounds like what, Whataburger? You want to go to Whataburger or something?
Yeah, Whataburger's right there too. Probably just
I
half
guess.
asleep, half past dead or some shit. But no, yeah, working in customer service teaches you all sorts of patience.
Test your patience a lot.
Yeah, well, I work for like a major video game retailer in the United States, and one call that I constantly get that it's pretty like aggravating is they call us and they ask us if we clean video game systems. Like, when have you ever heard of any video game retailer ever offering like cleaning services for consoles?
Well,
Like, I can see the misconception too, though. I can see how you would assume that a video game retailer does. But do we get an amount of calls where they ask, and when you tell them no, they get mad? Then what the fuck are you in the business for? Like, I'm like, well, I mean, selling video games. We pride ourselves on video
we
games.
pride ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're
You
the video
You
game
just
company.
got done with training, didn't you?
Don't read me the script.
We pride ourselves.
We don't need your customer service voice here. We don't need
I
it.
try. But no, yeah, it's... I
I'm
can-
sorry,
it's pretty
Allan.
aggravating.
No, not kidding.
It's just I have no patience with people. It's like I remember when I used to do customer service for the bank. I remember that bank was closing down, was becoming another bank, and we were taking calls the day after that we had the merger had concluded. Like, this bank is not this bank anymore. They're now this, but they were still calling the original line for the original bank. So I had somebody call like, hey, I need help with my account. They said, oh no, you gotta call them now. Like, we don't handle your account. I can give you the number, what you need. And they're like, then why the fuck you answer the phone? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. It's
Because
just
you called the number.
Yeah, my company anticipated that there'd be idiots who would still call this bank at this time, and they need somebody to pick up the phone.
That's what you told them?
Yeah, I didn't say there was idiots, but I said, well, my company anticipated there would still be people who would call this line, and somebody has to pick up, or else they ring all day, and that costs us money. So yeah, they had me here because they knew that people wouldn't be none the wiser.
Because you're dumb as fuck.
Yeah,
Damn.
because he was being a jerk. He was being a jerk, and I could be. I mean, we're not them anymore. We don't have any guidelines. We're just there to be polite to tell you where to go when you're here, and the building's like obviously closed.
Hey, fuckface.
Yeah, like.
Look at the sign.
I know he wants to be a dick because I'm there, like letting him know, like, okay, dude. First of all, you need to chill the fuck out. Like,
customers love to shoot the messenger.
yeah.
They love to shoot the messenger. I got some dude calling me, telling me like we need to fix our app, and then he's like, "You're the manager right now, right?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Well, you need to fix the app because I had to wait like 5 minutes before I could place a second order." And I'm like, "That's your fucking complaint?" And he's like,
Let me put my IT cap on.
and he's giving me all this bullshit about, oh, if you were like as a manager of the store, I know you're gonna be worried about sales, and you're missing out on a lot of sales because of this wait time. And I'm like, dude, if you think this job is like my end all be all, you're a fucking moron. Like, not only that, it's a corporate entity. Why the fuck is some random Joe Schmo gonna be in charge of the whole fucking app? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do about it?
I like the ones that actually like let you know, like, hey, like I know you're just like your average Joe, bro. You're just like me. You're nobody. In regards to
I told him, I was like, well, that's kind of like a corporate thing. That's kind of out of my hands. And he's like, oh, I knew you'd say something like that. I'm like, if you knew that,
And why?
then why the fuck are you calling me and complaining?
Like,
Why does this come full circle?
why am I the suggestion box? Like, dude,
Dude,
there's a whole website.
My last day there, I'm going off. People start giving me bullshit. I'll be like, hey, is this smoothie good? I'm like, no. Well, I already do that. But
I like it when I go and he's just like, you want me to just make you something that you'll like? I'm like, yeah. That saves me a whole 20 minutes of just wondering, like, what gives me diarrhea and what doesn't? Like, I'm just like, yeah, you make me whatever. And then somebody else will be like, trust me.
I had somebody ask, like, hey, if I put, like, it's got, like, bananas. If I add, like, mangoes and pineapples to it, will it taste good? And I'm like, I'm there, like, with my headset at the drive-thru. I'm like, honestly, I don't think so. Or it was some, like, combination of things, and I was just like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah, just weird.
Yeah, they're like, would this taste good? I'm like, no.
Probably not.
If you have to ask, no. You're pretty sure you know the answer. You just wanted some reassurance.
No, but like on my last day there, I know I'm gonna go off on people to be like, hey, what does this one have? I'm like, sir, it's in front of you. Read the menu. You're closer to it than I am. Like, just fucking read it. It says there these kinds of proteins and then these fruits. That's what's in it. I don't know what you want a different answer from me or something, but read the fucking menu. That's it. But no, people refuse to fucking read.
What's the fanciest fruit you guys have there? Dragon fruit?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit?
What's passion fruit?
Yeah.
It's very lovely fruit.
It's the one that like it's pink and it's a ball and you cut it open and it has a sack.
What's the juice?
It's like a sack, right? In the inside of the ball.
I'm Googling this.
Look at passion fruit. And then look
I
up...
don't like the
Yeah, y'all, because y'all are
Look up
being
yellow
very-
sack.
Ah, never mind.
Y'all aren't helping.
I had like a clear white, like kind of like a whitish sack. It looks like the Frost Gatorade.
It's not even close.
Close.
It's not even close. I'll put a picture in post.
Think about dragon fruit.
Aaron, Eric, make a fucking
Alright,
no.
1830.
Anthony Bourdain over
Well,
here.
then, what is passion fruit?
What? Did
Yeah, it
you
was
find
passion fruit, but I was wrong. about
I
passion
did.
fruit.
I was right. That's
it?
it.
Yeah, it's passion fruit.
Oh, okay. That looks weird.
What's the fanciest vegetable you have there? Like
Kale.
kale.
Or ginger, I guess.
Kale. That's
That's what's
interesting.
spice.
What, like the root?
No.
This is
What
like
kind of ginger then?
that's like lettuce. That's like lazy lettuce.
I guess it's like the root, like little balls.
Lazy lettuce.
Mm,
Little
okay.
balls.
Interesting. Balls.
Really, not sack, but balls.
Nah, yeah. It's a very phallus place to work, isn't it? It's
Just peeling the banana.
yeah, they got a lot of like cucumbers,
Actually,
squash, carrots. Like it starts getting a little bit more and more phallus based the more we get into it.
you're just making shit up. We don't have cucumbers and
You don't have
squash.
cucumbers?
No.
I thought y'all were like You guys gotta dominate.
Oh,
my
fucking right
God.
down the fucking.
1940.
Oh, dude, my
1940.
bad.
You're fucking terrible. You work with.
He doesn't work with your mom.
Oh, sorry, games. Fuck face. The only one this is hurting is me because I have to edit this shit out.
I know.
Well, we got the you got the timing.
My bad, I'm rusty. I haven't been here in a minute. My bad. Okay, alright, we can, okay. Like,
We can recover.
What kind of smoothies are you making?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck
Right,
up.
You guys got pellets. It was good. It was going great. That was a good, funny part. Like,
Dude, you
yeah.
never even asked for any of the shit you're talking about in the smoothies that you've ordered.
I've asked for bananas.
Not cucumbers or squash.
I just. You guys make the smoothies and they're like healthy. You said kale. I was like, well, they're probably not far off without carrots and cucumber.
There, we do have carrots.
Oh, you do? See, why don't you have cucumber then? Now I look dumb.
Do you put cucumber in your smoothies?
No.
Ah,
you
you
guys have a
fuckhead.
lot of like frivolous, like
beer.
frivolous new age gender smoothies.
Dude, we didn't bioengineer any of the fruit we have.
I get you.
New
It's
age. I'm pretty sure they've existed longer than you have.
not- Well, we're like at one point, yeah,
Back
like
in my day, we didn't have carrots.
again, like you can put cucumber, you can put carrot in a smoothie, but you can't put cucumber. Like carrot's pretty nasty too.
That works.
It works. I will like with orange stuff, right? Like I think I see like a lot of stuff like carrots get mixed with orange a lot.
I mean, I guess you can, but none of the things on the menu are made that way, with orange and carrots.
So I kind of want to finish my crumble cookie story.
Go ahead.
Oh,
You
there's
didn't get
more?
from crumble
There's
cookies
more.
to this.
There's more, and it's wild. It's really wild. So this is at the end of my shift. I go over there and then I download the app, and then they tell me that story, right, that they don't have it. So I just have chocolate chip cookies, right? So I'm waiting for them, and as I'm waiting, I'm not even in like the curbside delivery. I'm like a little farther back. As I'm waiting, I didn't notice this, but at the corner of my eye, there was 2 cars. There, I thought they worked there, like the people that work there. No, they're 2 customers. And guess what's happening? The guy is finger banging the girl on his hood.
Oh,
of the car.
shit.
I was like, oh my god, dude, do you need a
On
do
the
you need a
hood.
roof?
Wait, on the hood,
On the
outside.
hood.
Outside
Yeah.
of the vehicle.
And both their cars are covered in like anime stickers.
And you just...
I was like, oh my god, okay. I just wanted a cookie. He's getting a cookie, okay. Alright. So
How
I
do you
just,
get like this?
I just put it in drive and drove a little forward into the curbside and let them figure it out.
Figure it out.
Yeah. figure it out.
What
like-
the
He's
fuck?
like traumatized when he gets home. He's like, hey honey, how was your day? Like,
Here's your cookie.
Hey.
I'm gonna go to my room.
like, oh, these cookies are good. Yeah, I figure fucking.
You
I
never
figure
go
you're
back.
looking good.
You never go back again. Like that's the first and last time. Cookie's great. Atmosphere, forget about it.
You should have been one of the terrible customers. Like, are you gonna just allow people to finger bang each other on your parking lot?
I did not expect that at all at a cookie joint, you know?
It's like I don't know, like
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past the people that shop at our place. we had a customer. No, we had a prostitute walk in,
That was
and that's the
gross.
owner of the store for baking soda.
yeah.
And then he comes up to me, he's like, isn't that like a euphemism? Or don't they dilute cocaine in that? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, she's probably gonna do it on her own. I was about to tell you that corner is also notorious for prostitution. Like, it's all the bad hotels
Oh,
that have
dude.
hookers and prostitution are right there.
We've seen them there.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
It's pretty funny, especially because we're just making smoothies. It's all just a chill little thing, and then it's like, oh
A little bit
shit,
of crazy walks in.
she's back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy how your cookie story ended up there.
Yeah.
And we almost missed that.
Yeah, we almost missed
He
it.
almost didn't say
Yeah.
that. That's crazy. Like,
If-
what
if-
the fuck?
If you're risking it that much, fingering a chick on the hood of your car, why don't you just fuck her? You're already
Or
you're
go
risking this-
inside.
Yeah.
The car.
Well,
Or there's
I'm
a
just
restroom
saying.
there.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
inside the store? Or?
Inside the vehicle.
Oh, like, yeah, you both have cars. Why can't you just
They start
pick
fucking
one?
like right on the register. The guy is just like has to be like all night, like kill him with kindness, customer service. Like, you can't do that. Like,
You wanted to go box?
No.
What happens to the customer's always right? Like, what happened to that shit?
That's never been right. Customers are so fucking stupid.
I'm
This
just-
is when if you're behind the register, when you tell them like, oh, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You
We have a bathroom. we have a bathroom. But all in all, dude, you're already running.
Oh, that'd be
That's
Chick-fil-A, where they'd be like super.
My
We're like, would you guys
pleasure.
would you like us to get you a room, or like you want to do it in the storage room in the back?
our pleasure.
Chick-fil-A
Your pleasure.
condoms.
Your
A
pleasure.
bowl of condoms.
Nah, dude, they know about that. They like freaking spray you with, they hose you down with holy water if you're trying to
But
fucking
check
front
it
of
out though. That place is right across from a Chick-fil-A.
Is that
So-
lit beep?
Yeah.
That's where that
It's
is.
close
Where it used to be,
there,
right?
yeah.
Oh shit.
So around that time, all the lights go off except for Chick-fil-A's.
They
So-
shine the
And
light
it's just a
in.
fucking spotlight.
That's how I was able to see them.
It was like a sign from the heavens, just like chilling, and like, oh god.
What the fuck?
I was like, oh my god, okay.
That's hilarious,
Alright.
dude. Who would have known that corner has so much action? When I went there, went to like get shoes at Shoe Carnival, so I was around that area, right? That cool
Yeah.
area. Like it looks like very like family friendly. Like oh, walk with your kid, like holding hands, like across and go to Kohl's and stuff. And then they're
I
like,
mean, technically, one was holding the other's hand, but it's not with their hands.
who would have known that parking lot was finger licking good? Like holy crap, that's fucking wild.
Oh my
So that was, yeah, that was an interesting night.
Hey, I gotta be descriptive for our fuckers on Spotify, alright?
We should put the link right there.
Link below.
Alright, write the time. I need to know the time for that.
Okay. 26:23.
That's awesome.
Tell you never a ghost story here.
I feel like ever since we started this show, shit got weirder.
It really did, yeah.
And the simulation's falling apart
It's
around us.
falling apart.
Yeah, we're here to report it here first.
That's why
And
they're
with the
working-
grain of salt.
They're working very hard on the metaverse so we could go into another one, you know?
Yeah. We're gonna forget about this reality and go to the next one, where you could be a furry, where you could like pretty much like be an anime girl.
Oh shit.
Like all sorts of fun, neat worlds to explore.
I opened the store. I opened the store on Friday, and what we normally do is like when we're closed at night, we'll put a cone in the drive-thru because some fuckers don't understand. Like, hey, we're closed. Don't come into the drive-thru. We're not gonna take your order. And then they'll still come in and be like, you guys never answer. Like, dude, we're closed. Like, what the fuck do you want from us? It even says like, hi, we're closed. So we put the cone in the way, and then we leave it there overnight until it's time for us to open again. So I go to open the store.
So I ran over and shit.
It's been run over before. Like 3 times.
like what you did at Panda?
No, that was just me like, I didn't see the cone. I didn't see the cone at all.
These people just willfully believed they were still open at 3 in the morning. I was fucking making smoothies at 3 in the fucking morning. I don't fucking know.
But I was opening the store and then suddenly I just hear like a beep, like little ding that tells us that someone's at the drive-thru. And I was like, what the fuck? We're not open yet. We don't open for like another 20 minutes. And then I go to I was like, somebody moved the cone. Or she like dragged it along with her. So I go to the back and I open the back door and I open it and look, and the cone's right fucking there in the middle. Which means this bitch got out of her car, moved the fucking cone out of the way, drove forward, put the cone back, and then going to go do her order. And then when
That's commitment.
That's dedication, yeah.
Commitment.
and then when she got to the window, I was like, ma'am, you know we don't open for like another 20 minutes. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm like, did the cone not fucking tell
What threw you off? The cone.
And then I was like, you know what, I'll just move the fucking cone now, since I guess we are ready to make the fucking things, even though we're still not technically open. And then, like,
Just
as
put
it was,
your car there.
we used to.
Yeah.
We thought the cone would be a good substitute.
Then people were honking at the park car.
Yeah,
Like,
if
damn,
you don't
it's
if you don't
taking
reverse
forever.
into the drive-through, people will just think there's a car sitting there,
Yeah,
and they'll just stay behind it and be like, "Move out of the
Like,
fucking
dude,
way."
that dude is taking forever. He must be fucking short. I can't fucking see him, dude. Really, fuck, dude. This guy's a fucking bitch. Like, holy shit.
Oh no!
Like, yeah, like, damn, dude. That's one thing about like the food industry, or like even like at its limits, like fancy restaurant, small rinky-dink place, no matter what, you deal with your fair share of stupid customers. And I mean, I get, there's stupid customers. There's like, oh, customer who doesn't know the menu, and I gotta break it down to him and let him know we serve sausage and stuff. Like, yeah, but man, like, come on, we're a barbecue place, and you're asking we serve seafood. Like, you know, it's like, it's, come on. Like,
some guy asked, like, are your fruits like real? I'm like, no, they're fucking plastic.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Yes, they're fucking real.
Like, you want to know that got GMOs? Like, what the fuck you want?
Like Santa Claus too, yeah. It's plastic.
No, like we couldn't. There's totally GMO. One banana can make a whole 40-ounce smoothie. No, like, oh my gosh, people are so dumb. Like and it happens. Like, yeah, sometimes we'll have to break down the menu. It's a complicated menu.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
That's not the problem with me. Well, the problem with me is like when people, like, first off, like if they say it's their first time and they go through the drive-thru, like, oh, it's my first time. Can I just have a moment? And then we're like, they're like, oh. And then they have people like bunching up behind them. I'm like, oh, well, they just started a rush. And they're like, oh, I'll just have the most basic bitch thing on the fucking menu. And it's like, oh, wow. Like, why don't you just come inside if it's your first time? What do you guys do? Like, if you go to a new place for the first time, do you go through the drive-thru or do you go inside?
Usually, yeah, I will go inside and I'll take my sweet ass time and be like the most like dumb customer, like, oh, okay, like, and that and this. I really, yeah.
That's
I feed off of it.
like when people ask that at the store, like, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I've done it.
The type of sugar we use is turbinado. Not a lot of people have heard of it.
Uh-huh.
And they ask me, like, oh, it's just pure cane sugar, whatever. That's okay, because they came in and be like, I don't know what they have. They'll be able to tell me. I'm fine with doing that. Not at the drive-thru. Because then you're wasting our time, you're wasting your time.
That's
if anything,
true.
like,
Yeah,
I know their mentality is like, oh, just go through the drive-thru so I don't waste as much time. You're wasting just as much time.
Yeah.
Then why just come inside? You get, we'd like you better, and you get better service, because and we'll give you like a little menu to take home with you.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what people should have done in the shutdown. Learn etiquette.
yeah, we get people that are fucking rude.
Yeah.
I'll be at the drive-thru and I'll take their order, and they just like open the window and then just get, here's your money. I'm just like, oh shit, all right, here. And then like, is this what you ordered? I'm like, is this what you ordered? And then just everything, I'm like, whatever. And they'll hand them the receipt and they're like, this isn't what I ordered. I'm like,
NPC.
Just asked you.
I just fucking asked you. And we have to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, my mistake. Like, it's not my mistake, you dumb fuck. Kill yourself.
I don't even waste my time when I go there. Just make me some shit I like. I take your word for it. Like,
We've had some people say that, like, this is my first time here, but I'm in a rush. I trust you guys. Whatever you think is good, give me a 40 ounce of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. She tried it at the window. I was like, this is delicious. Thank you. She drove off.
Yeah, see, that's how I feel about it.
I got a tip for it.
Yeah, and
So
I'm like,
sweet.
throw banana in it, and I'm hard. Go for it. Let's do it. Yeah, like, do it. They're like, I'm good.
Throw banana and I'm hard.
Yeah, because I've gone there. The first time I went, I was there like a dickhead, like, what did I get? And
We had to mop up all the drool after he left.
so much chocolate, the banana. Like, I'm like that. And he's like, you want me to just make you something?
Some people are always like, I want something with strawberries and bananas. And it's like, wow, it's like half the fucking menu.
It's everything, yeah. I like it. I like that place. It's good.
At least, like, if it wasn't for the people that work there, like my coworkers, because they're fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Except for you, Ian. Fuck you. I'm kidding.
Call him
Because
out.
I know he's gonna watch this.
Call him out.
But yeah, if it wasn't for the coworkers, like, it would be so fucking difficult to work there. And like, it's not difficult. It's monotonous. Like, because you're making smoothies all day, and you're just like, it's easy, but you're just like,
It's the same thing over and over
Yeah,
again. I
same
can see
thing
how
over.
it gets boring.
yeah. But like, well, it actually doesn't get boring, but because of the people.
Yeah.
And then we always like rip on the customers when we find one that's stupid. Like, I just hear like a ding, like, hey Eddie, like, I'm in the back washing dishes. It's like, hey Eddie, I'm like, what's up? This lady just asked me about my piss. I'm like, what?
She can buy it.
That's exactly how it went. Like, this lady just asked me about my piss. I'm like, no fucking way. Oh man.
Do I give it to her?
Dude, I don't have it.
Let her have it.
Just throw it on her, bro.
I was like, we're gonna have to charge her if she wants it in the smoothie, but
Oh, no.
It's like one of those Gwyneth Paltrow new era health shakes.
Oh no.
His goop.
She would come up with some bullshit like
She
that.
does. She's like, I put shit on my face every morning. It keeps me young.
She sells
Am I-
she sells vibrators, and apparently they're like some, I don't know, they got some aura shit or something.
They get
I'm
the
like, no, they're
negative
just
ions
no, they're just vibrators. You fucking, they're just sex toys.
She's done this one thing, and I think it's pretty cool that I'll bring it up on the podcast. There's this thing that Buddhist monks do to clean their intestinal tracts, and it's they'll get a banana leaf. I don't know if you ever seen like the banana tree leaf. It's long. It's a long leaf. So what the Buddhist monks would do is like they cut like a strip of it since it's long, and they would roll it up. And these are long. They're like really
floss
young.
themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, they fucking floss themselves. You heard it here, folks. So what they'll do is it's so long they can ingest like a good what? What would be a good size? Like a good alright. Like a good hold on, let me think about it, cause I'm gonna a good 6 feet of banana leaf. Yeah, they saw no, yeah, I'm gonna build y'all an image here. They put a good 6 feet of banana leaf, and they can eat a portion of it and then pull it out from this end with having the other end right here. And no, it's a process. Trust me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a process.
Allan.
No, fuck me right for having her tell me it, guys. You're hearing it from me, but I heard this on the Ellen show with her like, oh, Ellen, I've done this. Like, fuck
Yeah, you
that.
want to shove banana leaf
Yeah.
through your
Buddhist monks do it all the fucking time.
Allan.
Yeah, their funerals
Allan.
also by vulture if you didn't
Allan.
know. But yeah.
Alan, do you know how long your intestines are?
Yeah, well, it has to be more than 6 feet then. But they do
Bro,
this.
it's more than
24 feet, not
Yeah,
counting your small
well,
intestine.
I'm telling you, look it
This
up.
is-
These guys.
All right.
Anatomy
Yeah,
with
look up
Allan.
Buddhist monks
What do I-
flossing with banana leaf. Oh my god, you don't know.
I don't want to get videos. all right.
Anyways, they do this, and then they pull one end out, and as soon as they have the other end that they can pull on it, they slowly begin to pull one end.
I'm looking up how long are your intestines.
And it's
About 15 feet or more in length.
and apparently that is the ultimate cleanse. That is the ultimate cleanse that you can ever have.
I've never
Is there
seen
like
a
minty
banana.
flavors?
I mean, you can dip it in caramel. It's still coming out the other end the same way. But yeah, check it out. Well, don't check it
No.
out. But yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow talks about it in a couple interviews. She talks about doing it.
You know what she also says? She says that they have these stickers that change like fucking energy and shit, and the people wearing them. And there's like some sort of NASA technology. And then NASA came out and was like, yeah, that's a bunch of horseshit.
Yeah. Well,
So just like hearing about Gwyneth Paltrow saying you can floss your fucking
Well, she
digestive
did-
tract with a banana leaf.
she said that the Buddhist monks did it, and then the Buddhist monks do it. So yeah.
They're like, will we get more money? Alright, then we do it.
These must be fucking GMO'd banana leaves because they're not 15 feet long.
Or they'll stitch them together. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Why not just drink more water?
Cause fuck Nestle.
You don't have to drink Nestle's
I
water.
know, right? There's
I
like a
haven't
bunch
bought a
of
Nestle
brands.
water
Like the
bottle
Dasani.
in fucking years.
No, nothing. I was just.
Oh, I lost my banana leaf.
Yeah.
I was gonna use it later.
Use it later.
You should have forgot something.
Fucking disgusting.
I needed like a moment.
To process that?
No.
So do they. I'm sorry, though. It's
And there's
perfect.
the punchline.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah.
I could have gone my whole life without picturing a Buddhist monk.
So like if they stitch them together, do they stitch out the other end and then start over again? Kind of like
Ouroboros.
Fucking Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, that fucking shit. That's hilarious though. But yeah, yeah, like Tibet. Like, who would have known, right? Rock on, Tibet.
Rock on, fucking.
Stay clean, stay cleansed.
That can't be. I'm gonna look this up. when
You
I'm
got
at
to.
home.
You
No,
got to.
look it up now.
Go look it up. I swear, it's the best read ever. Or look up her talking about it. Because I'm pretty sure they do it, but I'm pretty sure she's full of crap about doing it.
She's full of crap about everything.
Well,
Like,
maybe
that's-
after the banana leaf, she isn't full of crap. But yeah, like, oh, beer you? Got you. What do you want? The same thing I'm getting?
yeah.
I just-
Lemonade.
If that's real, that must be so uncomfortable.
All right, hold on. Well, I mean, you hear all these stories about Buddhists Or like monks doing weird shit, like towing trucks with their testicles.
Or that they fuck kids. I can't say
We're
that. I can't say
I
that.
don't think the mic picked it up.
I hope not.
I hope
I
it
can't
didn't.
say that.
Do it.
God damn. Okay.
What are you seeing?
Buddhist,
What,
monk,
banana leaf
Ew.
cleanse?
banana leaf.
Oh, that's great. This hoodie's taking a real.
Is this what it
beating
comes
week,
out in the
guys.
other end?
No.
All I'm seeing is like art.
Nah, it's like
Plant Buddhist monks plant banana tree.
no, not them planting the banana tree. They plant the banana leaf in themselves.
Floss. Long tongue.
Oh my god.
That's it.
No, it's not. It's an
Oh.
Indonesian dish made of compressed rice cake in the form of cylinder. No, it's not long tongue.
I was like, that's such a weird thing to
That
call
sounds.
it.
That sounds like.
That
it.
sounds like it, yeah. Nah, it's like banana leaf enema or something. Look that up. Like, yeah.
Oh, no.
No, we can look this up later. Let's move on.
Speaking
Let's
of
get
assholes.
away from this topic.
Yeah,
Speaking of assholes,
Chinese.
your turn.
Alright, we're gonna get started with Am I the Asshole?
There we go.
Of course, this is our weekly segment, or almost weekly. It's
We mix it up.
It's family.
No, we'll see. We almost say it every week.
It's family now. Yeah.
Of Am I the Asshole subreddit, where people on the internet tell their stories and they want to know if they're the asshole in the story, if
Other people.
they're not the asshole in the story, or if everyone is the asshole. Who is the asshole? So,
Here we go.
It says here, get the answer you're looking for added to the web.
we are not looking at this. All
We're
right,
not
we're
looking at
moving on.
Your question will be shared with online publishers who may be able to answer it. Should I ask the internet?
No.
This needs to be its own talk, its own video.
No. All right. So
Okay, we've proven Alan's full of shit. Continue.
This week's Am I the Asshole is, am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend to pay me my $20,000? First of all, that's a lot of money. So
Let's hear him out.
let's hear this dude. Let's hear this dude. My girlfriend of 4 years. I love her but feel slighted. Long story short is she had no more money to pay for her tuition and needed the money urgently. I paid for her last 2 semesters of school, $20,000, and she graduated winter 2021. Oh, well, congrats. It has been over...
Some silver lining.
It's been over a year since I paid her, and I've gotten $0 of that money back. Bought her numerous necessities, like a new MacBook, backpack, purse, etc. Big spender she is, and put herself in a bad financial spot.
So like Yoda, big spender.
Money
Yeah.
gone, yes.
Pockets empty, they are.
Holy shit. Hey, at least he has a sense of humor. I wouldn't be so lappy daffy if I didn't have my 20 grand,
Are you
dude.
kidding? I'd be hysterical.
Yeah.
She said she would try to pay me back. I did not want to stress her at the time. ... Mistake. My financial portfolio is currently down, so I've been thinking about that money. Okay, I have a few $100K, around $300,000, so I don't need the $20,000. But she's had a job, so she could start giving some here and there. I brought it up to her recently, and she turned it over on me. She told me straight up, just so I know if I'm waiting... Okay, this part's a little tricky. Just so I know if I'm waiting for her to pay me back before I ask her to marry me, then tell her now so she could end the relationship. Which he then puts in parentheses, yeah, I am. According to her, I should be happy she has a degree and a career now. And if I thought about our future together, I would see that is more important. She pretty much made it clear that if I expect any of that money back, we're done. It's pointless for her to pay it back now. Money isn't everything, and her well-being and happiness are more important. Also said she would pay me back, but if she does, we're broken up because I'm greedy and my priorities are fucked. Dropping it for now. I don't really want to deal with it. What do y'all think?
I've never dated a girl that would that would be okay with me giving them 20 grand and them never paying it back.
If
They would hang it over themselves to pay it back. I've never dated a girl that would like. I think she's the asshole or she's the bitch in this situation.
Yeah.
Because like if anything, he said he doesn't need it right now, and he's not even asking to offer it in like a lump sum.
Mm-hmm.
Like if anything, like I said, yeah, like I've never met a girl that I dated that would be okay with me giving them 20 grand. They'd guilt themselves into paying, like as soon as possible.
Well, honestly, this is already something. None of us have that amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Says you.
Man, it's nice to have 300,000 in the bank, right? Holy shit. Yeah, you don't need that money. So I also understand, like, yeah, like, imagine being her, like, you know, like that's a drop in the bucket for your dude, and like, yeah, I see where she's getting at. You like, but trust me, she's totally a bitch, like, or an asshole or whatever, because like that's too much fucking money to ignore. Especially in a relationship, that's a lot of money to just like, that's an elephant in the room. That's a fucking huge. But back to what I'm trying to say is, yeah, and what she's saying is she thinks like if they're gonna get married and they're gonna have a future together, it shouldn't be seen as he gave her money. It should see like he invested into the future that they would have, or he invested into her future, which is their future. Yada yada yada, all this stuff. But the thing is, like, I would see it if they were in a committed relationship. That's your wife, bro. Okay, fine. Your wife wants to finish her education. Like, you guys are in a committed relationship, you know, this and that. Fine, 20 grand, yeah, you give it to her. Maybe then you don't ask for it back, right? 'Cause she's your fucking wife. But she's not his wife. So, yeah, at that point, like, I feel like, yes, if they're not married, she should technically at least try to pay some of it back. At least, like as she said, she's not asking 20 grand right then and there, like, out of the blue.
If anything,
That'd
if
be dick, yeah.
she's saying that the only way she'll pay it back is if they break up, like her saying that to me would be a massive red flag.
That's toxic. Yeah.
Would be a huge red flag, and I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be in this relationship anymore.
That's what happened with
And not even break up with her just to get the money back. It's just I'd break up with her so I don't have to deal with someone that that thinks that way.
Well, if he asked her that, it's just that she never promised that she would pay the money back. She just promised that she'd break up with him if he had asked her for the money.
Oh, then he can sue.
Yeah, they could go to civil. They could go to civil.
We'll talk about that later. But go ahead. I know you want to say something.
Yeah, I'm with Allan because it's different circumstance. If that was my wife, I wouldn't expect it back because I know we're gonna get it through our family. It's gonna go for our daughter. But
They're not.
if they're like what 6 months,
Yeah.
6
They,
months,
girlfriend of 4 years.
That you're talking about 8 years here.
But she
Except
got-
4 years doesn't really.
Sure.
Yeah.
4 years, but she's like shown like that marriage is a thing that's been talked about or it's been put on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't seem to be like the kind that like, oh, we don't believe in marriage or whatever. Like, no, they sound like marriage is a thing that could happen.
But it hasn't happened.
But it
yet.
hasn't happened yet.
They're still boyfriend girlfriend. They should still follow along those lines. So she still has to be respectful and
Yeah, but it's just boundaries are
Yeah.
still present. Yeah.
because it's about the principle more than about the money.
Mm-hmm.
And I
So
mean,
like
yeah.
if she's doing that now, she's gonna do it again. And you're gonna be the sucker, gonna keep giving her more money like that, and you're gonna.
And then if you guys get married, you can't
Yeah.
get it back. Or you-
Yeah, and I keep it real basic too with money. Like, if you borrow money, you pay it back. That's it. Like, yeah, like I feel like you always. It's up to, especially like I guess now in like the modern era, like just be responsible for like the debts you carry, especially within friends or relationships. Like that's especially a big deal. Like, come on, like, I think that's just a crazy. Like, dude, that's a lot of money to lend to somebody prior to marriage. Because like, again, after marriage, like it's investing into a future you have with that person.
Yeah, that's
It's-
like
it's
that's a
y'all's
whole
money.
car you can
Yeah.
buy with that kind of money.
Yeah.
And then like she seems like check this out. He said like her necessities, and then he names a MacBook. Like you don't need to get a MacBook to go to school. I mean,
There's
Yeah.
cheaper
You
laptops.
can get a
Asus for
Chromebook.
300,
as-
yeah.
As shitty as Chromebooks are,
That's
for a
what
lot
you
of
need for
things you're
school.
doing,
They have their uses, yeah.
you don't need more than that for a lot of things.
Exactly.
Like shit, as a culinary student, I'm not gonna need that computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need like a Shinto blade to cut your fucking meats and stuff. Like yeah, like come on, you don't go the whole fucking 9 yards.
Yeah.
Sounds like a gold digger. Sounds like a gold digger.
Somebody brought up suing, but he never said that they had written. It was written down. There was somewhere that they can say like, oh, okay, she said she was paying me back. This is what this dude said. she said she would try to pay me back. I did not want to stress her at the time. Wait, hold up. I know she said something. Give me a second.
That's a lot of money to lend even somebody you like.
Or just go to like fucking Judge Judy. It's not a real court.
For him lending out the money, like for me lending out money, every single like decision I made for like lending out money to people, I write it off. Like if I'm okay with writing it off, like I'm not expecting it back ever, then I'll do it. But if I do like feel like, damn, that's a lot, I can't do it right now, then I'm gonna just say no. I'm gonna reject it completely.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Don't
fair.
put yourself in the spot where you feel like, damn, I need it right now.
That's
Yeah.
fair, and you shouldn't feel guilty about saying no.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all in financial different
Because if she doesn't pay you
situations,
back, that says more about her than it does about you.
Mhm.
Just take that $20,000 loss, and when you have over 100K.
Yeah,
Over
just-
300.
I'm worth more than 20K to you. I should be at least.
That's another thing too. Like,
Yeah.
he's. It doesn't make him an ass that he has money in his savings. Although maybe like pick your battles a little. Like if you like the girl this much, maybe just like kind of like.
Well,
bite the bullet
like
a
Eric
little.
said, it's not about the money. It's about the principle
Yeah, yeah.
of the
Yeah.
thing.
If she feels like this about you, it really determines how much respect she has towards you. In regards to
And,
Yeah.
and do you want to get married? You want to marry someone that's like that?
Yeah,
I mean,
this
if
is
he
a
was-
testament to what can
If he
happen
was being
later.
like real pushy about it, like he needs it now,
yeah, he's actually being
with that
real
kind of money,
patient,
then I'd be
yeah.
like, okay, that's a little,
That's
a little
just-
sus.
It's being real cool. Like I know bookies that won't be like that over that much, dude. That's crazy. Like yeah, that's 20 again. That's 20 large. Yeah, that's crazy.
I feel
That's
like
a good one. That's a good am I the asshole.
I'm always. But I was reading and I some comments and I agree. How I was like money is always
Touchy subject.
a touchy subject.
Especially in relationships.
in relationships because of course like at first you're making your own money, but sometimes shit happens, you need some help. How does it work? And money is because like this guy obviously has he has a lot more money than I do, I guess. I said than all of us. Boy, he was like, speak
I'm
for
kidding.
yourself. Okay, Waddy, this guy a big spender. But
Yep. Yeah, I'm kidding.
With the Texas hat.
Yeah, that young is super good.
Yep.
It's a real smooth beauty. Dude.
that's a lot of money. I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
We just keep going back to the 20 grand. That's a lot of fucking
It's a
money.
lot of money.
It's a lot of
And
money.
I agree with y'all. Like, I personally would feel bad asking for that amount of money. I feel bad asking for any amount of money.
Yeah.
I feel bad even asking for money back.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had lent somebody money, I feel bad like being like, hey, I hate doing it. Like, hey, do you have the money that I lent? I could really use it back right now or something. And but I'm always like, I don't want to say it. I don't know. Like being on both sides sucks.
I think like for me, like experience of being on both sides has affected the way I go about my debts now. Like a long time ago when I was a lot more unorganized and I was in rock bottom, like being addicted, I ran a really huge debt like up, and it sucks. Looking in hindsight, it's
People are still looking for it.
yeah. Hey, that ain't no fucking
You
joke.
won't
So-
find them.
Yeah, you won't, dude. I'm a ghost, dude. But yeah, like with that being said, looking back on it now, it's really affected the way I think about running or like taking care of my debts. Now I'm very careful, like with what I ask for, when I borrow and shit like that. And I try to very much pay back everything I borrow now. I really
Yeah.
just don't let it go in the negative or get it going.
I'm really close to getting rid of like I've been paying off of some debts that I had. I think this month is gonna be like my last hospital bill payment.
We could clap for that, right? We could
Yeah,
clap for
yeah,
that.
I don't pay them.
How long has it been? Like 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
I
I think it was 2 years when it happened.
Kiss my ass.
I'm not gonna
man.
say what happened.
That's not fair. I tell you guys everything that happens to me in the hospital.
Well, I'm not gonna. You told us, not them. You didn't tell our fuckers either. But I'll tell you. I think I already told you.
Yeah, I remember.
You guys, you weren't there. But
We kind of found out the
Jeez,
same day.
yeah. Especially that Snapchat post, and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm in the hospital. What's up?"
What's up?
But yeah, like I haven't like I've been really like smart about my money, like in the recent times, because when I first started the refineries, I was 19, and I had no idea the fuck I was doing with that kind of money. Like making, I think my first check was like after I worked a week, I got like $1,500, and no.
Yeah. He was being a cud the whole time, buying trucks and shit.
Nah.
With the pointy boots and everything.
I had no idea. I had no idea how to handle that kind of money. Cause I was never really like taught to save and shit, which I really should have. But luckily I have money now. I've saved up. I put them in the stock market because I'd rather put it in that than the bank.
Yeah. Fuck the bank.
What? Oh, I can say that now. I can say that.
I don't work for him anymore, so I can say all I want about him.
It's always something.
Yeah, fuck something, man.
Fuck everything.
You just gotta get me there.
But yeah, like I actually getting the feeling of like my debt like that is finally off my shoulders. You know, and I'm paying other things off, and I'm like financial stability is a really zen place to be.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is. Adulting
Yes.
is like super like
You used
crazy,
to have to pay
right?
for fucking everything, and then suddenly you're like, holy shit, I don't have to pay that this month. I'm done with it. What do I do with this extra? I'll set it aside.
For me, it's kind of
Or I'll
like
put it in stocks. Knowing me, I'll put it in stocks.
Reinvested into the podcast. There you go.
Hey, witch weed.
Nah, well, hold up.
Oh, hold on.
We're talking about money
Yeah.
still. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, but for me personally, like the way I see it is like for being as like I used to be super responsible, and now that I'm like okay responsible.
You're getting
Like, I'm okay.
working.
Like, yeah, I definitely think back as to, like, man, like, if 21 or 20-year-old Allan had the same bills right now, Allan wouldn't fucking know how to fucking take care of any of this.
You would have the SWAT team on you.
Yeah, like on the road trying to pay the apartment, like holy fuck. But no, yeah, it's very crazy, yeah, and exactly like that. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go out of here and say like, oh, like, you know, like I'm great with money, like, you know, but I mean, shit, I can honestly
You can
manage
get better.
myself. I can manage myself a lot better than I could 5 or 6 years ago. Like, I ain't gonna starve. Like, my lights aren't gonna go out. Like, there's still pot to smoke. Like, everything's gonna be alright. Like, if he has diapers, everything's gonna be okay.
You
know?
said pot to smoke before your daughter has diapers.
I don't. This isn't in the level of priority. This is just like in general what gets paid. Okay.
He's going down the list like we're gonna have to do some cutbacks. We need water. We need light. We need pot. Looks like she's going without a diaper. She's gonna use a pillow sheet for the next couple weeks.
Let me just get to the point. We don't buy as much diapers as we used to. We're on a whole venture with potty training right now, so that's my defense. Yeah, potty training.
Hey, growing.
Life.
Growth.
Let me take you to Costco.
I remember when I used to shit myself. It was like about a
3
year
years
ago.
ago.
It was like a year ago. No, but yeah, guys.
You needed your own diaper genie.
Financial responsibility.
Hey, to financial
And
responsibility.
committed shitting at the toilet.
There you go. I'll drink to that.
Yeah,
Hey.
toilet shitting.
I need another drink.
Nah, but money. Oh my gosh, I've always been a very
Frivolous spenders.
a very good friend of mine, Jackie, would tell me it's because I'm a Capricorn. But I've always been cautious about my money, especially because growing up, you know, of course, everyone knows I'm a
2008. Yeah.
I'm a type 1 diabetic. So I've always, oh, thank you.
She's always wasting this money on fucking insulin. Like, save, dude.
I'm good.
There's, you know, my parents never talked to me about money and bills, especially for all my medical supplies, all my doctor's visits, my hospital visit. And, but I knew, like, it's a lot of money. I've always known it's been a lot of money, and I know I'm the most expensive daughter they have. And so...
But are you worth it?
I don't know. I'm the middle child. I don't think it was completely worth it.
If like at random they go into your room and I say like, hey, we need to have a talk. Either you marry a wealthy guy or we get good benefits. We're kicking you out.
He's like, hey, you know that 20 grand?
So how
we
far-
give it back.
Bro, you saved your life.
should just let you die.
It's gonna be. It's just gonna be you and like one of your parents and like driving home or something or somewhere.
man.
Like,
Oh no, I hate
So-
Take the scenic route.
so how far are you from promotion? At work, by the way?
How's that? How's that one? How's that gig
how many
going?
steps away for you from corporate? You know.
When do you start firefighting?
Like, how's that gig going?
Yeah, the top.
Like if you see a safe like in a burning house, can you take the money and it's good?
Oh my goodness. But just
They want to see that good ROI or return on investment.
Oh yeah, the chairman, chairman of the board over here.
they're gonna be put in a very good nursing home. No.
Which sister's gonna take care of that?
That's not my call.
Why is it that like our culture gets so offended when we say like, no, like we'll put you in a good home? Like, dude, like you realize like we're Mexican, like that's as good as it gets. Like, like, that's not something we usually do. What, you want to live with me in my apartment with my kid who screams? Like, come on.
I think it's mainly because like oftentimes
It
like,
gets lonely.
it comes the homes like that become, and it doesn't always happen, but people see it more like as you put them in there, you forget about them.
Yeah, it's like a
Excuse me.
it's like a rent an attic or whatever.
Yeah, like when my
It's like a storage unit.
Jesus
damn!
Christ.
My grandparents are okay. I don't know, we haven't put him in
Yeah,
a
we
rental
last time I
unit.
checked. Wow, you're good.
Click, check the toilet.
No, but apparently like it's a real like they put them in there and like, oh, now they got someone to take care of them. I can go on like about my life or some shit like that. Because apparently, when my was when my grandmother passed away. It was first my grandfather and then my grandma. My aunt told me that apparently I was the only male grandson to visit them. I was the only one that did. And I didn't go with like my mom because she worked where they were. But I just went one day. I was like, I'm gonna go visit them. I visit them like in the hospital or in the nursing home and stuff like that. Apparently, I was the only one that did.
That's hard, yeah, because like it usually.
And I say the only male because that aunt's daughters, their names are Larissa and Stephanie. They pretty much lived at my grandparents' place because their mom was their provider, so they were super close. So obviously they're gonna go all the time whenever they get the chance. But apparently I was the only male grandson. So I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like the way I completely resonate with that because somebody has to do it. It's
Yeah, when
it's crappy, like, that's the least you could do.
when the funeral happened, like we all went to my uncle's place. We saw a bunch of people that we didn't know, and they were giving us looks. And one guy looked at me. And he's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, I pointed at my grandpa's portrait, and I'm like, "I'm his grandson. Who the fuck are you?" He's like, "I'm his grandson too." I was like, "I've never fucking seen you before." Like, why are you giving me looks? I'm like, why are you giving me looks? He knows me. Like, when he would see me, he'd be like, "Oh, Eduardo, ¿cómo estás?"
Yeah.
Or he'd call me Lalito, is what he would call me.
Yeah, that's love, yeah.
Because, Mexicans, Eduardo is Lalo. He'd know who I am, same for my grandma. But that kid, I guarantee you, they would be like, "Who the fuck are you?" "I'm your grandson."
Fuck
I have
it.
more of those?
They come in pairs? They come in pairs?
Nah, it's not like I was the only grandson they knew.
I thought you were
And
like,
I
oh,
could-
is that grandson that comes in pairs?
It's not like I was the only grandson they knew. From that side of the family, from my mom's side, I have other cousins, like my cousin Eliasar and his family. It's mainly like 4 brothers and 1 sister, but they're all in Michigan. So that I can understand. Like, oh, they can't just make it. They're in Michigan and going to school in Michigan State. They're off doing their thing, like their lives. They can't exactly just come down like easily. But every time they would come down, they would visit my grandparents. Luckily, they weren't in like homes yet, but they would, like, every time, once in a while, they'd come on their own fruition. Like, oh, they'd go to their house and we'd all hang out and have a good conversation. But the others, I haven't the slightest clue who the fuck they were. And apparently I was some random nobody that showed up at the house. And I was like, you know what, fuck all you people.
Yeah, you better know my name.
Yeah, that really pissed me off when they reacted to me being there. What?
Can I finish my story?
Oh shit!
Just coming around.
It's the younglings.
You just get back over here.
Insulin, 20 grand. Here we go.
No, it's just I've always been worried about money, and so like that's why I've always been saving a lot of money. I always put a couple hundred in every paycheck. Or I've been doing this. It's a little fun little picture. My mom had sent me like put money every week for a year, and you'll have $10,000. And it's a
I've
different.
seen those pictures.
Yeah, and it's a different amount. Like I do it every Monday, and it's been adding up. So it's like I've always like I like having money on my account, and just I like saving it, which is why when we wanted to make a big purchase for the podcast, I was like I have a lot of money. I know y'all are good for it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Basically, Andrea did the full purchase of, we got the mixer. We got a mixer. We got some new mics, some mic arms. The mic arms should be here tomorrow.
No way.
There's
Yo,
on
the
route
next
already?
episode, what would it be? Episode
I don't.
31?
Okay, we don't want to say the next
I don't wanna
episode.
think-
Episode
I'm thinking
31.
like either next. I don't think next episode. Maybe the one after that, because the order for the mixer and like the big part of it is still being processed.
Let's just say episode 32.
Oh,
Like
what
Christmas.
episode
Well, this is
it?
episode.
30.
Damn, Eric had told me the set was changing. Well, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being
This
like
guy doesn't
Yeah,
each
we're
of us.
recording today.
Each of us is gonna have our own microphone,
That's
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
and we also have 2 extra microphones for guests, so we'll be able to have up to 6 people. And
That's right. That's right.
not only that, once we get those mics,
You went to George Clooney for the weekend? Just like we got like an amazing guest. That's where like the other half of the money went.
no, I have Joe Rogan. I'm kidding.
Oh,
We're
God.
gonna do both of our
Jamie
podcasts
Ford.
at the same time.
We're gonna go on his podcast. and he's gonna come on
Jamie Payne of our conversation.
No, but I was thinking maybe instead of like once we get those mics, we'll play around them on like the way the set we have now first. But I'm thinking, why not go with
The couch.
the
setting.
couch?
Yeah.
No, do the whole couch thing.
Yeah,
That'd
make
be
these a
great.
I'd
little
be
more
down.
relaxed.
I'll be down.
We'd be able to like sit back and we can have like if we need to move like our heads, we have the mic arm just like.
We should call it like lounging with a grain of salt or something like that.
I mean, there's no need to change the whole name of the
Change the
show.
whole
It's the
thing.
same
No.
thing.
I'll call the episode lounging with a grain of salt.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
But
I was also gonna say
yeah, we've already given her, like Eric gave her like the first, like 4th of it, right?
Yeah.
And next month is my turn.
You're up.
For my part.
And then Allan.
no, yeah, I'm definitely like holidays are hard. Hoping like after like the holidays, we try to get into this because like yeah, dude, like I've been gone for like 3 weeks, dude. But like definitely, I love this project. I love being on this show. Like this is one of my passions, dude. I love this. This is something I like to come back to, and this is hopefully something we're gonna. It's only growing. I mean, shit. Remember like when you guys thought we weren't gonna have any fucking guests, and now like we've had like I mean half the community.
Yeah, all it cost was Allan's participation, but
I mean, I had to sacrifice my ambiance for the whole new
wait.
set of guests that we had. Trust
my
me,
ambiance.
You're
Trust
not
me,
getting
like-
crucified here. Get out.
I died for this show. Like, but no, like I love this. Hopefully we get to have those amazing guests back, and I can be around here to.
It's a good lesson,
Fuck
guys.
with their heads and
Greenlight
fucking-
everything.
yeah,
Everyone starts with 0 followers. Okay.
no, definitely.
Greenlight everything. If you have something in your mind, your thought process to do it.
Yeah, no,
Go
definitely.
for it.
Yeah, you got really nothing to lose.
Yeah, we grow from it, and all the
We've got
time.
nothing to lose.
Yeah.
That's why we keep like almost canceling ourselves.
What's the worst that we could have? We fail.
Yeah,
we
we-
start again.
I said if I get us canceled by episode 5, that's no surprise. But dude, we're here.
Yeah, we kept joking before the first episode.
Allan's
like,
with
yeah,
like a 6-pack. Oh, it's my bad.
Yeah, we're gonna make a montage of like the old.
No, we're
No,
not.
we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not. No.
We're not gonna push it that hard.
But top 10, and just like
no, that's not coming, bro.
for a holiday special.
No. Maybe on
Alright.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, no, that's
No.
my holiday. Yeah, no. But how many followers are we at now? I
Uh,
mean, I see. I'm on YouTube quite a bit. I like to watch YouTube.
We're at 39 subscribers last I checked.
No way.
Yeah.
From the 22. Wow.
Yeah, last time you were on, we were at 22.
Last time I looked, we were at 29 or 28. But like, I remember the last time, like the first time I started looking, we were at 22. That's when About Tams checked it out and she commented. This was around like probably episode 10 or 11. But yeah, and it's pretty cool because like, dude, like, I tell some people at work about this. So some of those subscribers, like, probably are coworkers of mine, but the ones that kind of don't give a damn if they know what I say. Talk about you,
we
Manny.
can't tell. I can't see who's subscribed to us unless they set their subscriptions to public.
Oh, okay.
So I can see like some of them, like Pandemonium is a coworker. We'll call her a friend. Her name's Miranda. I can see that she's subscribed because you guys are setting set to public.
Mm-hmm.
But other people, I can't tell.
Yeah.
So I know we have 39 subscribers, but I can only see like 5.
So yeah, no, definitely. That's cool. Like shit. That's
Also, we have 69% of our viewership on Spotify is women, which is a funny.
Nice.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I was surprised. I was like, really? It's more women than men?
I feel like women are more likely to watch this probably on Spotify than on YouTube. I feel like maybe women are more accessible to a podcast through a music app than it would be to YouTube. Bro. No, because I feel like think about it, like Apple Music and Spotify. Like I feel like they're more especially like I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of girls use YouTube or women use YouTube. I think like YouTube is probably like I don't think a lot of women use YouTube or like will use it while they're driving. Is what I'm trying to say. I feel like whoever watches it on Spotify is probably watching more on their drive from home. Or something
I thought you were saying YouTube while driving.
Yeah, no, like you wouldn't put like, for example, you're driving home, you want to listen to the podcast. Are you gonna put it on Spotify or YouTube? And if you're
well,
female, I don't think
have
you
YouTube.
use YouTube.
I have YouTube Premium, so I can like lock my phone and still have it play.
But what I'm saying is that I don't think women use YouTube to like stream music in the car. From what I understand,
Yeah.
women use a lot more Apple
YouTube's
Music
a
and
men's
Spotify.
platform.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't use YouTube because I'm a woman.
It was like totally not sexist. Like honestly. Alright.
I love doing that shit, just twisting it.
I know because there's actual times where I'm not trying to be like a misogynist asshole, and then you guys just spin it on me like, no, he's being a dick. Like, no, I was actually being genuine.
And it's
I'll
just
let you know when
because you
I'm-
like trip on yourself when you're trying to explain it.
No,
Like
we actually
it's because
got-
women don't use YouTube. But I mean, it's not that saying that they can't use YouTube, but they. Because women like green more than red. Apparently.
Yeah, that's
Start saying some bullshit.
my
stats.
backup argument. Like, cause the color of the apps it's easier than YouTube. No, but like, yeah, definitely.
That's why nobody uses Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora sucks.
Because it's blue.
It's for boys.
Talking shit about Pandora.
That's awesome, bro.
I feel like I'm the last person on earth that uses Pandora.
I used it for stand-up.
How can you sit through songs you don't want to hear?
I mean,
Who's he talking to? Talking to me?
he's talking to everybody. No, I think he's
What
talking to
is
the...
he doing?
Talking to
myself. Sorry.
Wow, real professional.
Sorry, dude. Everybody has their phones on the table. I have my.
I'm not
charger.
We're not even looking at.
I just checked it once.
You got up, left the set to go grab it, and then came back on while fucking looking at... Okay. I was trying to read that notification. But I was hoping it was an email saying like, hey, your stuff shipped. But
This late.
that's when I got the confirmation that the mic arms took off.
Damn.
Like around this time. I was like, weird. Amazon. But that's Newegg.
For filming's like awfully weird with the hours. Do you know like the average Amazon employee? Well, I saw like an Amazon employee's like pay stub. It was like for 110 hours, they only made like $1,024.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like shit.
For
yeah.
110 hours?
Yeah, like it was like a crazy amount. Like I could post.
Is
a
that
picture.
minimum wage?
It's like weird. Yeah, like look, let me go ahead and pull it up. I could actually find it right away.
110 hours? That's like
Like, check it. This is a
That's 30 hours of
this is a
overtime.
diagram right here. Yeah, I saw it the other day.
Assuming it's like in a 2-week period, right?
Hold on, look. This is it. This is a reflection of it.
Oh, now I have to be the asshole looking at the fucking 120 hours. Take home 1,036. Damn.
I wonder what state it is or where it's happening because there's only like a
It's
few states.
$9.40
That's what they get paid,
an hour. Yeah.
dude.
Like, did you account for overtime pay?
No.
Even then, it's like time and a half.
That means they're not getting overtime.
Yeah, they
So it's like $8 or something like that. Or no overtime.
yeah.
What
it's
the
like,
fuck?
Doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
it's like
What are your
nothing.
sources? Jimmy, keep
Yeah,
all the
it's
sources.
Like I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I sit on my ass and make more.
This
than
person's
that.
making 120 hours.
I can't imagine working that hard for that much.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Can't,
No,
no.
For 2 weeks or what?
Yeah, possibly.
It has to be 2 weeks because
Yeah.
you can't do 120 hours in 1 week.
That's beyond your limitations, but yeah. Like,
Beyond physical,
Hooked
like,
on an IV.
Yeah, it's all of it. Like that's crazy.
that's beyond fucking time.
Dude, taxes is eating that fucking money like ass. Like look at that. Like dude, it's 1,000.
Eating
it's
that money like
1,400.
ass.
1,400. They only
groceries.
take 1,000 home, dude. Like what are you getting
Yeah.
taxed? Like, man, you can't have
State of
shit in
Michigan.
Detroit.
I've had that before.
You can't have shit in Detroit.
You know, when you don't have any dependents and shit, and then your check is like 1,800, and then like, oh here, it's $1,200. Like,
I still pay. I still put a dependent. I still pay like 100 in taxes. Dude.
no, that's pretty much what taxes looked like when I first started refineries. I mean, well, it looked like that the entire time, but it looked worse when I first started because it would make like an $1,800 check, and I get $1,200 in like take home.
Damn.
That's like, eesh.
That's like for me. I'm like 1,200, and they tax like 200. So it's like anything after 1,000, I'm not getting. I already can use that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, should I work harder? Nah.
Mm-mm.
But then, you know, once
I
you
barely
get...
do anything at all.
Now I got my NCCR, so I'll be making, like, if I go back, I'll be making a hell of bank. So I wouldn't have
Is
to
that
worry
why
about
the expressway never gets done? Same mentality.
It's so bad.
It's probably, my guess is bureaucracy. Because there's been times where I go to, like, in some refineries, we start off the day, and then the first thing we have to do, somebody's got to get the permit. And there's been times where we walk, like, our shift starts at 7 a.m. And there's been times where we didn't start working till 11. We had 4 hours just chilling, waiting on the permit. And it just depends on the place. So my guess, because in construction you can't do anything without a permit. Well, at least like in refinery. I don't know about like civil construction, like in road, but I know, at least I know in the refineries, if you got, like, say I finished working on this pipe, all that's done, we get rid of that permit, and then for the next job we have to write a completely new permit. Unless it's like down the same line, which sometimes it is, we can just like change the permit, but it's still like a similar process to getting a new one anyway. But literally for every single thing we do, we have to get another permit. And it can take a while. My guess is that's what's going on with the roads, but I don't know. I've never worked like on roads before. So I'm not the person to ask. But could that be, that would be my guess about why it takes so long to get shit done.
Yeah, I saw them go up on like that like lift. They went up and they went down. They went back
Yeah, as
up.
lifts normally do.
Well, no, they just stand there. They were
And
like,
then it went, oh.
they were just sitting there. They just went up and down. It was like a really long line of traffic, but I was looking at them. They were just up.
They
And
just
now-
have a hammer just banging.
Yeah, like there's a guy up there like standing on it, like, yup. Yeah, yeah, guys, we're making a highway.
What
So we're doing
what
it.
YouTube video was it with like a bunch of girls that were singing, and they were like working on construction equipment? Bless you. There was like a front loader tractor that they were working on, and then like one girl was hitting the tires with a hammer, the other one was just like turning a screwdriver onto the tire. People were like zooming in on it, like, the fuck are they doing?
This one I
I
like.
figure that's what they're doing on the streets. This is what we're doing for your potholes.
Living in the land down under.
What is that?
Cause like they're like hitting.
Oh,
the
the fucking yeah.
Living in the land down under. No, but
We're
like,
gonna get copy striked.
it's okay. It's like I sound a terrible singer. But no, one thing I saw one where it was like a bunch of girls and they were dressed like dads and they were at a barbecue and they're all around the grill like yeah with beers, like making fun of how dads are at a barbecue. They're like slapping the grill. I thought that was pretty funny.
Slapping the grill.
Yeah, the girls.
Yeah, it's fucking fit plenty of steaks on
They
it.
like have the cargo shorts and like the Hawaiian shirts. They have like the white Reeboks and they'll have beers. Like they're obviously making fun of it. And they're like, yeah, the grilling, yeah, like making fun of dads who grill.
Why are they putting their hand on it?
I don't know. They're just.
I've never like at least get like a spatula and be like, yeah, fucking.
I was pretty much saying, coming from somebody who used to not know how to grill, it used to look like Chinese to me. I had to like actually be up there and finding out what to do. So, babe, I don't know, like.
What?
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like I mean, smacking the grill or whatever. I don't know, like I
Meat
don't know.
go on heat.
I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, but like, yeah, like that's.
Okay. All right.
I'm just
know that
saying.
before.
I didn't know. I was like, you would have known that you gotta start the fire by fanning it and putting like oil on it and stuff.
Well, that's because I use like firewood.
Okay, I was gonna say something.
Andrew's barbecuing the next podcast.
I was gonna be like
Me?
firewood.
Yeah, you.
Oh no.
Yeah, you took notes. Let's see if the
I
notes
put,
help.
okay, let me read back my notes. Hold up. Meat on heat. That's all I got. That's all I got.
And then I'm like, firewood. How? How? Firewood.
Now, how do we turn firewood into meat heat?
I'm pretty sure that was offensive. Oh, we might get canceled.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to blur his whole shit out.
Yep.
At least the fuckers won't see this. And then suddenly they're all gonna switch to YouTube like, what the fuck is he
He's
doing?
watching this on the res.
Is that 1 hour, 21 minutes?
He writes it
Yeah,
down at
that
that point
seems
after that
pretty
one. That's hilarious. But yeah, barbecuing.
We're gonna be on fucking
On
Good Morning
Lively-
America.
On Lively now. That's the only place we can fucking air. Lively.
Wasn't Lively shut down?
No, that was E-Bum's World.
It was?
It was.
Wait, what?
Yep.
What about E-Bum's World? Is that one still up?
Hold on, let me check on Live League.
But why?
Because that's where you go to watch people die. The
No,
Verge
that's Florida. That's Florida.
on the internet. Florida.com.
What?
Florida.com. You can buy a dog and eat it. That's Florida.com, the Wild West.
Lively co-founder on why the notorious video site shut down. This is an article on InputMag.com.
We out of money, yo. We out of money, yo. I heard actually that these websites they go under. It's actually really interesting.
Shit.
At that point, once you put a bunch of controversial stuff on your websites, did you know that the only ads you can have on your website is porn? And they don't generate a lot of money.
Fucking, it says right here from an article, August 21st, 2014, LiveLeak bans future ISIS beheading videos.
Oh, well, that's all that revenue.
That's all the revenue.
Talk about killing your cash cow. Shit. No, but like I
Is
heard...
that why they whacked Cuomo on CNN?
No,
That's because he was helping
no,
his
it was
brother.
because
That's a
Cuomo was
different
getting
thing.
whacked.
Looks like
whacked.
E-Bomb's
No,
World is still up.
I heard it's because he was getting whacked. Like...
No.
That's,
What?
No.
Yeah, Chris
Like
Cuomo,
killed whacked?
No,
or
like Cuomo's brother was like doing dirty stuff, and then he tried to help him out, and that's why.
like help him with the dirty stuff?
No, like
Or-
help him get
Hide
off.
it.
Not like get off, but
I
like
know.
get away with it. Like get away with it.
Well, I can't put my finger on it, but we're losing track of this.
Now I can put incest in the tags of our fucking...
No.
All right. Today we're actually gonna go ahead and talk about a trooper. I just like, they just gotta read it out.
Well, there's E-Bomb's World.
No.
See, like, no,
No.
cancel.
Alright, we're out. We're done. Bye.
We're done,
But,
buddy.
yeah, I heard a lot of these websites, they actually go under because they don't make a lot of revenue due to the fact that at some point when your website shows this kind of like hostile content, as it's called, you can't have anything, like any ads, Google won't let you put porn ads because who wants to be associated with a website like that? And as you guys all know, porn ads, they don't pay shit. They're like the cheapest, nobody really cares for them. And at that point, if that's all the revenue you're making, you barely make enough to keep the servers running. So I hear like eventually they're just keeping these sites up at a loss just because they're so popular. That's what happened with Best Score, and that's what also happened with a couple others. Best Score being one of the greatest websites I fell in love with, like, growing up. So yeah, like, it's awesome.
I ran into that website in high school when a friend told me about it.
It's super awesome. I miss it every day. It's actually pretty cool. The guy who made it, he stopped making the website, but he turned the website into, he keeps the name going. Like, it's still bestscore.com. He still owns it. But it's kind of like now memorial to the site that it used to be. Because people want to buy the site now. And he's just waiting until somebody offers him like $1 million or some shit. And people are offering like a lot of money for the Best Score name.
Damn.
It's interesting, yeah, like shit. These like shock sites, like there's a lot of like money to be made off of them, and there's a whole economy on them. Like it's crazy. There's
Just
a
like
documentary.
NFTs.
Yeah, they're like NFTs. Yeah, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, buy this NFT of this dude that got like his head run over by a bus.
Buy an NFT of a grain of salt.
That's one of the first things
Like
I
the
saw on
link.
that site. He looked like a fish. Poor
The
bastard.
guy who got run over by a tank. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Now the one I saw was a bus, and he was like,
I've seen one.
The
where-
worst one is a guy doing a how-to video to get out of quicksand, and he fucking died.
That's
It
Oh.
was a slow death.
oh, the funniest how-to video I've ever seen was that kid on TikTok. It's like when you got butterscotch pudding on your carpet.
I've seen
And
it.
it's stuck there.
He's like, you got butterscotch pudding on your carpet, let's get it out. And you gotta be calm and quick about this before your mom get home and beat your ass. And then he's like, at first, he gets some like water and you put some soap on it and you scrub it. Oh, this shit ain't gonna work.
It's just soap. It's just soap.
This is like
everywhere.
all white and shit. It's like you can tell he fucking did some shit to the carpet. And he's like, okay, it took longer than expected, but I got it.
This is a Family Guy sketch.
It's like this guy put like he bet everything on this one thing and didn't even know if it's gonna work. He's just like, soap, clean shit. I'm pretty sure this will work. So he's decided to make the video first, rather than actually test it.
Test it out and record it. It's like trial by
He was
error.
so fucking traumatized. It's such a fucking brilliant video.
There's a Family Guy episode where he has like he's a door-to-door power washer, carpet cleaner salesman. And he's like, first you put mustard, then you put chocolate, then you put feces, and then oh god, I forgot the vacuum. He's like, I forgot the vacuum. Yeah, you put chocolate, you put feces, then you rub it in real good. Like oh crap, I forgot the vacuum. It's just that. It's like so.
Get out!
Holy fuck.
You know what?
America.
Oh, I'll show you guys once we're done. Or I'll show you. I don't know if you've seen it. It's fucking brilliant. I think it's about time to end it off here. A good hour and a half has passed. Not quite, but yeah, we're not Subway. We don't promise
we got a
foot
bunch
long.
of congratulations throughout this whole video, so okay, cool.
Hopefully next time, hopefully next time that I'm on, I would actually like to talk about the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know what that is.
Epstein's wife.
How do you not know?
Yeah, that's Epstein's girl.
I've been
Yeah.
doing my own shit.
The
I've been
thing
living under a rock because I've been too busy with my own shit.
As opposed to talking about the case, I actually want to go dive deeper into who Ghislaine Maxwell is. A lot of people don't know this, but she comes from a long
Oh, you
line.
said next time.
Yeah, she comes
She comes from a long line.
long line
Fucking-
of like corporate monopoly
long line
entrepreneurs.
of
So
women.
that'll be
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Okay.
All right.
No, we
No!
gotta burn it now.
It's okay. It's the short one. So what do we say? Tell everybody why that's a bad thing?
No, leave him hanging.
Next time.
No, why is it bad? We got 3
ringworm.
minutes.
I got ringworm.
You've got ringworm.
I got a ringworm.
I forgot.
Ringworm.
Don't touch it. Oh,
Don't touch it.
Very active.
Relax.
Again, we're not experts in anything we talked about today. So take everything we said with keep going with a grain of salt. Here and listen to us on. She touched the rock. She touched the rock. Took us 30 episodes, but she touched the rock. Fuck you guys. Good night and see you next week.